Greetings everyone, Joseph James here, schooltrade.com, May 27, 2010. Here's your live trading recap. Boy, what a wonderful month so far, guys. Another big winning day in live trading this morning along with us. Now, before we talk about the trades we took today, I want to remind you guys, below the video is a link to our blog. Now, our blog has so much important information in this, guys. Forget the fact there's videos every day, new articles every week, right? We got speed trading, market profile, tape reading, guys, double tops, double bottoms, guys. The blog has pretty much everything we've talked about in our trade room is covered in our blog. Now, there's a link right below the video right now that will take you guys right to the blog, because on the blog right now, are you guys following our blog? If you're not following the blog, in the lower right hand corner here, you'll see a button there that says subscribe. Click on that subscribe button. That way, every time we post something like this, you're going to get it in your email box. Now, guys, if you're not with us in the live trade room, you can follow us on the blog. And the blog, of course, one great spot we use to post our live trades. Now, this morning, if you guys were with us this morning, we called a live trade on the blog this morning. It was a long entry above 73.67, and here's an update, right? By the time half an hour later, we were 60 ticks in the green. So one contract, that's 600 USD. Guys, if you missed that trade call, again, go to the blog. The link is right below the video. Make sure you subscribe to the blog. That way you get all of these great updates, guys. And of course, we called this live in the room, so come out and join us in the live trade room. But right now, guys, watch that blog. We'll be updating you guys on what it looks like later on today, and we're going to be taking profit there at 75 even. So we're watching this trade right now in crude oil, looking to take profit there at 75 even at that big round number. Okay, so watch that blog. Let's see here. 2, 4, 5 total trades. It would have been 6, but I missed that darn DX pattern this morning. That's all right. 73 ticks, 785. Boy, guys, the market cannot keep us down, can it? We had a slow couple days there, Monday, Tuesday, but boy, Tuesday we did 24 ticks Tuesday, 95 ticks yesterday, 75 some odd ticks today, guys. This market's having a tough time breaking through this consolidation, but we're not having a tough time profiting at all. Make sure you guys come back for tomorrow, though. We're going to finish up another big day tomorrow. And tomorrow will be our last full day of trading for this month. So $16,600 for the month so far, $50,000 for the year so far, guys. I like that, right? That's about $10,000 a month on average. We like that, only 4 contracts. We'll keep you guys posted, and make sure you guys are here for tomorrow. Don't want to miss tomorrow, guys. I'll bet tomorrow's a pretty good day. Let's see, what's the most important thing that happens today? Well, today we had GDP and jobless claims at 8:30 this morning. We expected to see the GDP number and the jobless claims number kind of get some volume going today, but we didn't see it at all. We noticed right away gold futures rolling over this morning. So we rolled forward from the 6.8 contract, 6.10 contract to the 8.10 contract. We also posted that in our blog as well. Okay, so we put it on our blog this morning when we realized we were rolling forward on gold. But the big thing was on gold this morning, on crude, we noticed on a 60-minute chart that we had a lot less volume. It was like volume had been sucked out of the market. Now, again, it's kind of tough to understand why that's happening, right? It could be because we're going in a sideways range right now and people are waiting to see what's going to happen next. But I think what's happening is between the holiday last weekend and the holiday this weekend, right? What's this weekend? This weekend is Memorial Day holiday. Right, I'm headed to Mexico. We'll be broadcasting live the trade room next week from Mexico. But I think a lot of people are off on vacation already. I think that's what's happening right now. Okay, so whatever the reason being, we saw low volume. Whether it's because they're out getting their barbecues ready for Memorial Day holiday this weekend, or whether or not they're getting their teeth drilled by the dentist, whatever it was, guys, not a lot of volume in the market this morning. There's 2 days left in a very big month. We've had a great month so far, so we didn't really want to get ourselves into too big of trouble today. So we watched the dollar first, right? Watch that dollar first. That will tell us where to go. Now the next slide here, this is the dollar. Now once again, how do we read the dollar? I use the dollar to tell me what the rest of the markets will most likely be doing today. Sideways dollar, sideways markets. Trending dollar, trending markets. What do we see right here? Well, pretty easy, right? We got, of course, this is a slower time frame here in the dollar, right? This is a 34 range chart, right? And the symbol is the DX. And of course, you can see we got double bottoms here. We've got double tops here, right? We're going sideways here. And then we have this trend line that's creating this wedge pattern. Okay, so a wedge pattern, right, looks like that. You're going to start seeing the price action obviously start to get really tight, right? And then all of a sudden it's going to start to break out. We need to wait for that to happen. Okay, that wedge pattern right there is going to be putting pressure more and more on that price. Eventually here, it's going to break out. But until that happens, it's usually going to be showing sluggish, very quiet, indecisive price action, which is exactly what we saw today. So dollar gave us a definite heads up on what to expect today. We liked it though, guys, because sideways markets, trending markets, guys, it doesn't matter, right? I can trade trending markets like anything else. Sideways markets are more difficult, but sideways markets aren't that tough either, right? Here's a great example of one. Now, in a sideways market, what do we see in a sideways market? Lower right-hand corner here. In a sideways market, what do we see? We see double tops, right, and double bottoms. Well, how can I play inside of a sideways market, right? If I have a sideways market, am I going to just throw up my hands and stop trading? No, right? Now, for all you trend followers out there, right, I know, you know who you are, right? Anybody who only trades with the trend, are you sick and tired of sitting on your hands all day long, right? Are you sick and tired of watching as we keep piling up, right, tick after tick after tick? It's because a sideways market is very easy. In fact, in my opinion, sideways markets are oftentimes, don't tell anybody, a little bit easier, because it really gives you a well-defined range, and if you're doing your job right, you can really make some great money. Now, what we always say is, for a sideways market, we're going to buy the lows, and we're going to sell the highs, right? Now, guys, hedgers, right, way back in Scotland when they were hedging their cattle in the field, okay, where futures markets began, they were buying the lows and selling the highs, right? They've been doing that for centuries now. This is not a new technique, guys, at all. Buy the lows, sell the highs, right? It makes perfect sense. So in this case, the first trade of the morning here, we're going to buy those lows, right? We're at the bottom of the range. You can see here by looking at the chart here, we have the low of day. Okay, so we're coming down, we're trading down to the low of this trading range. We see the low of day. I think to myself, hey, the low of day, that's probably the lower end of the range. I should be a buyer here. So I look for my two-step pattern. Time on this was 10:04. On the euro, 12.50 per tick. Okay, two-step pattern at these lows. I'm going to bounce off the lows. I'm going to mark up my swing high here. Then we break above that swing high. Once I break above that swing high, it announces to the market, I'm here. The buyers are in control. So once we see the buyers in control above that swing high, that's our trigger to get long as well. +4, +8, +6, 2 off at 4, 1 off at 8, 1 off at 6, 22 ticks. And of course, that's actually wrong right there, guys. It's actually $275. It's $12.50 per tick. So the first trade of the morning was a two-step.